Hey everyone, this is Mr. Walker with a quick update video for distance learning world history. This week is a little bit different. It's only 3 days long. We have class today, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then technically there's no school on Friday or Monday, so no online learning those days. If you look at our calendar over here, we can see that there is an attendance question for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those are optional. You only need to do one this week. So if you want to do the attendance question for Tuesday and then not do it for Wednesday and Thursday, that's fine. However, if you do all of them, you do get points for doing all of them. So you can get more points in the grade book. The first assignment that's due this week is lesson number 9. And you should begin with the pre-assessment. So you can click on that. And it's 6 questions. And you're allowed to take it as many times as you want until you can get a perfect score. And it goes over these new scary forms of government that emerged during this time period: fascism, totalitarianism, and communism, and where in the world these authoritarian forms of government are emerging. So you take this, and again, take as many times as you need to till you get a perfect score. Let's get that out of here. After you have taken the pre-assessment, then there's the notes. So you can click on the lesson 9 notes. You actually want to click on the directions first. So open it up. Lessons, lesson number 9, and then directions. And like you've been doing in the past, you'll be reading from the textbook and you'll be answering questions on this graphic organizer below. So make a copy of this document, click the link, and then hit File, make a copy, and make sure I can view it. And then you can submit that when you're done reading about those new forms of authoritarian governments. After you completed lesson number 9, which is due Tuesday at 11:59 p.m., so it's due pretty quick here, you then have 2 days to complete lesson number 10, which will open up our direction folder for that. That'll be in Unit 13, World War II, lesson number 10. There are 2 parts for this lesson. One is a graphic organizer, and the other part is a quick 10-question quiz or assessment. So for this one, you'll be learning about the build-up to World War II and all the increasing acts of aggression performed by Germany, Italy, Spain, Japan in the 1930s as the world started getting ready for this next great conflict, which is World War II. There's 2 ways you can get the content for this. You can either watch a video that was made by Miss Krenz, so a quick little 15-minute lecture, or you can read these sections of the textbook that are listed here. So make a copy of this document, and then below you'll find a graphic organizer which identifies those 4 nations that were the most aggressive, and you can tell by the size of Germany's column that they were the most aggressive of all these nations. And in the graphic organizer, you'll either read about the acts of aggression, you'll write them down for each country that performed them, and then you also write down how the rest of the world responded to these acts of aggression. So when Japan failed to fulfill the Kellogg-Briand Pact, what did the rest of the world do? And you'll put that down here. And again, you can either read about it or you can watch the video that Ms. Krenz produced. It's highly recommended that you actually print this graphic organizer out if you watch the video, just so you don't need to go back and forth. So once you make a copy, just print it out. You can handwrite your responses and then take a picture and submit your images. And then after you complete this graphic organizer, you have your quiz for lesson 10. So 10 questions about stuff from the graphic organizer. You only get 1 attempt at this quiz, so make sure you're prepared. Again, have your notes right next to you so you're ready to use. And it is set up where it's non-resumable. So when you start the quiz and if you click on another tab, it's going to assume that you're done and you're going to be done taking the quiz. So make sure that you don't have multiple tabs up. You just have the 1 tab. And again, it might be recommended if you print out the graphic organizer so you have it next to you so you can use it on the quiz. This quiz is not timed, so you have as much time as you need, but again, it is not resumable. And that's our short little week. So you have 2 lessons. Lesson number 9, which is due Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. And then you have lesson 10, which is due Thursday at 11:59 p.m. Hope you guys enjoy the short week and the long weekend afterwards. If you have any questions, please email me.